Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing a bonus reading for you guys. You got the highest viewership last week. So I wanted to say thank you by giving you a bonus reading. I am going to start by letting you know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Cancer sign out there. So if it's not resonating, guys, you can check your other signs and placements and see if your messages are there. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse, and as always, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. So let's begin. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Cancer. Looks like your energy is coming out very readily, so that's good. All right, so you have Justice in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles reverse. So there is some sort of a karmic cycle or perhaps a karmic lesson that you're experiencing right now, Cancer. I do see that, you know, there's a sense of injustice here, that you feel that you've been done wrong, basically. You're trying to release this experience, let it go, move forward. But I feel like for some of you, you're not quite sure how to do that. I also feel like there is somebody here that you are not speaking with currently. And it doesn't look like you want to. It looks like you're just trying to let that person go. I do feel like it's caused a lot of imbalance in your life here. Some of you are experiencing some legal issues as well. These are yet to be resolved, it looks like. And I also feel like you might have been dealing with somebody who was lying. And it was, you know, they could have been directly lying, but it looks like a lot of it had to do with, you know, them omitting the truth, which is a lie, by the way. But you know, it was a lie by omission, pretty much. Also, be careful this week that you don't wind up, you know, with a little bit of financial issue. There could be like an unexpected financial issue that pops up towards the end of the week. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Cancer's energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have Judgment in reverse. We have the Three of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords. Oh, so you're going to hear from this person. I do feel like they're going to come rushing in to speak their truth, which would be refreshing if this is the person who's not been speaking the truth. But I do see them coming rushing in. I see that it's going to be rather impulsive. So that tells me that this person has been considering it. There's a sense of impatience and impulsive behavior when they come in. With Judgment in the reverse, this is somebody who knows that they made a poor judgment call when it comes to you. For those of you that have a legal issue, this person is fearing that some sort of a legal issue will be going against them. I do feel like this is somebody who is trying to decide if their future, you know, lies with you. There's a sense of them feeling like, you know, whatever they were waiting for never came in. It never happened. And they may be recognizing that it was through impulsive or through, you know, poor judgment on their behalf. Let me see the energy between Cancer and this person. The Six of Cups. So this person could be a soulmate, or they could just be somebody that you have known for quite some time, perhaps even from childhood for some of you. This could also indicate that there is a past life connection. So if you didn't know this person from like your childhood or from, you know them for a long time, this is indicating that there is a past life connection between the two of you. If you can resolve the past life, you know, issue that is playing itself back out, because we see it as a karmic lesson, then you resolve the issue in this current reality as well. Let's see what is happening, what's affecting this connection. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're trying to overcome these issues. I feel like you're both kind of tired. I feel like, Cancer, you're worn out with this situation. You're seeing a lack of growth, an inability to overcome the problems. It's almost a sense of hopelessness at some point. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week for Cancer and this person. The Fool in reverse. So there's a lot of fear. There's fear. There's a sense of being tired of dealing with the situation. There is a new beginning that is trying to come in. But I don't see it coming in by the end of the week. Now, I don't know if it's with this person or if it's individually. We'll clarify to see. But I do feel like, you know, you don't want to take a risk with this person. Yeah, let me see the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's anxiety. 9 of Swords. That's underlying energy. A lot of anxiety, worry, concerns, sleepless nights. I do see, though, that there is, it's almost as if, you know, your spirit guides or, you know, angels, there's like spiritual presence that is trying to, you know, come in and speak to you. There's a message that's being delivered to you, but for some reason, well, it's not for some reason, it's due to the anxiety. You may be having difficulty hearing it. All right, so let's clarify, Cancer. Spirit, why is justice here in reverse? Why is justice in reverse? King of Cups reversed and the Hanged Man. So you're trying to deal with this situation on less of an emotional level and more on a, you know, like head over heart type of energy here. I do feel like your heart is closed to this person. And I also feel like there's a sense of waiting. So for some of you, it's waiting for a, you know, spiritual judgment to be handed down because there's a desire to have justice. You feel like you're not getting justice in this situation. So you're waiting for your justice. And for some of you, it's justice with regard to legalities on a physical realm. So let me see why the Page of Swords is in the reverse. Queen of Wands, Judgment in reverse. So you are thinking about this person, and I am seeing that it's this person in your energy here that you feel like wasn't telling you everything, like they withheld information from you. It could have been about a third party for some of you. And I do feel like, you know, you're kind of questioning your own judgment with regard to being involved with this person. Almost like maybe you feel that you made a poor judgment call. It does look like there was somebody else, a third party somehow involved in this situation. In what capacity, I am unsure, but I am seeing a third party that was involved here that you didn't know about. Or perhaps you still don't, but I do feel like there has been some sort of third party involvement for a lot of you. Now, only take that if it resonates. Don't run out and, you know, if that's not resonating and that's not for you, then just let it go to whoever it belongs to. I do also feel like you are in a glow-up phase right now. I feel like you are, you know, taking charge of your life here. And I feel like you're looking good. You know, you're smelling good. Some of you may have done some, you know, like changes to your hair, your clothing or some such, because you are in a glow up period. There's a sense of other people seeing that, noticing that, and genuinely liking to be around you and to be with you. But I feel like you're just kind of very focused on this situation right now. I don't feel like you're willing to go back with this person. At least I'm not seeing that yet. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Oh, some of you have someone new. Okay, Page of Cups and the Emperor. So some of you have had a divine masculine come into your life, and this would likely be a new person, or you may be moving back towards a divine masculine here. Wow. As you're releasing this situation, either somebody has come back in or there's a divine masculine that is in your energy here, and you've had a renewal with that person. I also see that a lot of you are really taking charge of your situation. Now, some of you look like you're business owners, or maybe you've started a side hustle of some sort. I do feel that you're definitely bossing up in your life. You're taking charge of your life. You're taking control of your life. There's a sense here that you're letting go of things that are not serving you, and you're moving forward. For those of you that do, if you encounter a financial loss this week, I feel like somebody is going to be coming in, most likely a divine masculine, to assist you as well. They're offering you something. They're trying to help you out. So, yeah, it's good energy. It's like you've gone through something here, Cancer, and now you're releasing it and letting it go. And I'm getting very strongly for some of you that this is a person from your past that you've kind of been waiting for. You've kind of been waiting for this person. That's why you're showing this Six of Cups. All right, let's look at this person's energy. Why is Judgment here in the reverse? All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. So that truth is coming in. There's some sort of truth that's going to be delivered by this person. It's going to be done impulsively. They've been thinking about this for quite some time. They realized that they used poor judgment in relation to how they were treating you. So they're moving very slow. Very, very, very slow. But they want to bring clarity to this situation. And I feel like that energy is just building and building. They want to talk to you. They want to move towards you, but they're just moving so slowly. Why is the Three of Wands here in reverse? There's a truth, there's a clarity that is coming out. It just seems like it's coming slowly. And for some of you, like I said, this is a legal issue. And that truth and clarity is just moving slowly, but it's coming. Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This person realizes that you are their happiness. I do feel that the two of you could have been a very good pair because we have both the King and the Queen of Cups here. However, you are definitely not on the same page. This person wants to, they see you as happiness. They realize that they were happier with you than without you. And I do feel like they're still holding that sense of love for you. But they feel like it's hopeless because they also are recognizing that they made some poor judgment calls with regard to you. So they're still carrying that torch for you, but I feel like you might be moving towards somebody else. So they see you as happiness, so they are going back. So this person in your energy is remembering the happier times. They're daydreaming. They're thinking about you. They're remembering the happy times you had together, and they're realizing everything you could have had. But you're definitely not on the same page at this point, and I feel like your heart is kind of closed to this person. Why is the Knight of Swords here for the person in Cancer's energy? The Lovers. Okay, so they had a choice. They had a choice, and they may have moved in another direction. I also feel, though, that this person still loves you. So they know they made a poor judgment call. They want to come in. They've made a decision to do this, but they're just moving very slowly. And with the Lovers here, I do feel like they're going to try to convince you, Cancer, that the two of you are soulmates. So, yeah, I can see the mistake that they made. All right, so why is the Six of Cups here between Cancer and this person? Why is the Six of Cups between Cancer and this person? All right, so Page of Pentacles reversed. The Devil in reverse. So let's see, you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm also seeing Pisces, Scorpio, or another Cancer. Gemini is here as well. All right, we have the World. And we have the Strength card. So I see that you're wrapping this cycle up. You're wrapping this up. It's like a cycle is ending so a new cycle can begin. And I feel like that new cycle is with somebody else. It's with this divine masculine. And I feel like you feel very strongly about this. You've been working on yourself as well. So even if this person makes an offer to you, you're going to turn them down. I do feel like you kind of know that this person is wanting to come back into your life, but you're not having it. And I also feel like you're not really currently communicating with this person. In your mind, Cancer, it's like this is done and done. And you just don't want anything to do with this person. You feel that they have treated you unjustly, and you're waiting for your justice. And in their energy, they're realizing that they were toxic. So they're trying to come out of that toxic energy. They, you know, to give them their credit, they are actually working on themselves. Some of them are in counseling because they know you mean business. So this person spends a lot of time fantasizing about you, thinking about you. You know, they want to close out a cycle as well, but the cycle they want to close out is the toxic energy, the poor judgment that they've used, this sense of, you know, whatever they did that you're so upset about. They want to close all that out. So they are working on themselves. Some of them are in some sort of counseling, and they want to come forward in order to bring truth and clarity to the situation. It's almost like a confession here that they're trying to bring in. And I do feel that you're not interested at this point. I mean, I feel like you're forgiving because you're trying to let it go. Some of you are not even forgiving. You just want your justice. So yeah, I don't see you accepting anything from them. You don't even want to talk to them. Let me see why the Nine of Wands is here in reverse. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. I feel like you guys have met someone else. Now, you may have been married to this person. You may have been married to them. This could be a divorce. It does look like at some point you were very committed to this person. And now you're just like, I give up. I'm done with this. A lot of you are really focusing on your work, your money, your own glow up. You know, you're definitely doing you, okay? It's like you've given up on this person. And I do feel like, again, a lot of you have somebody new in your life, or it's a return of somebody from your past, but it's a different person than this. Now, this person in your energy, they're going to try to fight for this connection. They are. They don't want you to give up on the connection. So, but if you do try to have any conversation, which I don't think you're interested in, I feel like they would be defensive about their past behaviors. So, yeah, this person is a bit of a mess. Yeah. They may have been waiting for you to come towards them or hoping you would. And they're tired of waiting. There's a sense of impatience when they do approach you. And they're going to have their guard up. This is somebody also, like I said, they could be in counseling. So they could be, you know, feeling like their back is up against the wall when it comes to this connection. They're a bit defensive here. So I also feel like, though, they want to resolve all the problems. They're going to try to fight for the connection, but I don't see you being open. Your attention is elsewhere. Let's see the outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome for Cancer and this person at the end of the week. Yeah, deciding your future is not with this person. Three of Wands reversed. Six of Swords reversed. Oh, I'm sorry. And the 10 of Coins. All right, so this person's trying to bring this new beginning in with you. I feel like you're interested in someone else. You're moving towards someone else, or someone else is moving towards you, to be more precise. It's either somebody from your past or it's a new person, but they are carrying divine masculine energy. Could be dealing with an Aries as well, but or even a Leo or Sagittarius possibly. But what I'm seeing is that you're not moving towards this person at all. And in fact, your back is turned to this person. You're moving towards this new masculine energy. Now, when I say it's a masculine energy, remember we all carried, you know, masculine and feminine energies. So it would be a divine masculine, doesn't necessarily denote it being a man. But I feel like you're moving towards that person. I do feel like you're releasing this person who's currently in your energy. Some of you, this is a brand new person, or it could be a renewal. You're deciding this person is not going to be part of your future. Now, in their energy, I do feel that they are going to come forward. They are going to do their utmost to convince you that this connection is, you know, something that needs to be together, especially if the two of you were married. They're going to try to convince you through finances in particular. They could also be, you know, trying to convince you through family or even close friends. They're going to try to convince you that this relationship needs another chance. I do feel like they've been slowly coming to that conclusion, slowly moving towards you after a giant misstep, which is why you're so angry. And they're going to try to bring it back together. They're going to fight for this connection. And I feel like you're just simply not interested. And they're afraid that that's the case as well. I feel like they kind of are feeling that, you know, that vibe from you. So that's what's making them actually move towards you a little faster. I just don't think you're going to accept them, though. I really don't. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. That indicates that there is somebody new or a renewal in this connection. I'm seeing flirtation. I'm seeing, you know, a sense of excitement over somebody that is new. So, you know, I don't know what this person did. It's going to be different for each individual situation. But it really did end this connection, and now you're moving on. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Cancer. All right, so you have number 21. It says, watch and listen carefully. Let's see what that is. I'm going to read it for you. Give me just a second, okay? All right, it says, there is a possibility that you need to be cautious and careful at the moment. For what looks like a good situation, a friendly person, or an offer too good to refuse is disguised. There is no need to fear, but take your time and do not make commitments until you have investigated all that you can and received good advice from a trusted source. Kitsune in the main can be trusted, and this particular Kitsune is coming to you to advise you to take care, hold back, and think before you act. Think does not mean to worry or fret, but to rely upon wisdom, rather than what you would like to be true. Do not be naive. Do not act rashly and foolishly, and examine carefully what is before you. You may find that you will be very glad that you hesitated and took stock rather than simply going with what you wish. This is going to be challenging, for many of us are overcoming our own mistrust of the possibility, but in order to be a whole being, we must acknowledge that not all that takes place is in our best interest. And in this situation, there is a possibility there is a person who is acting in a way that will only benefit them, without taking into consideration your needs. Be wary, think carefully, act wisely, and seek out advice that can be of assistance before coming to a decision. Ooh, that is a warning if I ever heard one. So guys, I don't feel like it is this masculine energy that is coming into your energy, because it's in the upright. If it was in the reverse, I would worry more. I feel like it's this person who's in your energy, and I think your instincts are right on cue here. I think that you got to be careful with this person no matter what they say. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Cancer. Be careful out there. And until I see you, also, if this resonated with you, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe. But until I see you guys in your next reading, namaste.